Finally, I got the replacement LEDs yesterday in the mail. I bought it on eBay June 19th and it arrived on June 30th. So roughly 11 days to get here from China. So supposedly this is the LG 3528, a direct replacement to the original LEDs. This is 3 volts to 80 milliamps, and I bought the 50 pieces for $6. So $6 for 50 pieces. So that's a pretty good deal compared to buying the just as the strips. You get all these for $6. So if you're capable of soldering the LEDs, I think that's the best way to go about it. So these came in these strips for their automated machines. So I'll just pop one off and install it where it belongs, right over there. So here's a macro shot of the LED. And here's the shot underneath. The top side is the anode, and the bottom, which is the smaller strip, is the cathode. So now I'm gonna test how well this LED is driven with 2 AA rechargeable batteries. So the batteries are 2.5 volts right now. So I'm gonna measure the current. So at 2.5 volts, the LED is not very bright, and the current is 1.2 milliamps. So now I have 3 rechargeable batteries in this battery pack for a total voltage of 3.8 volts. Now let's measure the current. Max current is 280 milliamps, 280 milliamps at 3.8 volts. I don't want to run it too long because it's not heat sinked. I don't want to overheat it. So I finally got the LED soldered in. I used my soldering station to do the job, and there's just enough metal exposed on the LED for the soldering iron tip to touch it, and so that worked out well. And I also fixed the broken trace on the upper right corner. I've powered everything up and the LED lights up. Now all I have to do is just glue the lens diffuser back on. I've seen a video where the guy removes those 3 black standoffs. I wouldn't do that. I would just put glue right inside those holes and put the diffuser right on top of it, and that will keep it perfectly aligned, centered on the LED. And this is the soldering station that I have. I have 2 soldering stations, but this is my favorite one because I like the rotary style as opposed to the buttons that you have to press. I find that with this style, I could get to the temperature much quicker as opposed to having to press the button multiple times to get to the temperature. So this is an A10 907. So that's that. Now all I have to do is put the TV back on and play with it. So here's the backlight all repaired. And here's the LED that I repaired. I haven't glued the lens diffuser yet. And it appears that all the LED are evenly lit, even the new one. I would have thought the new one would be much brighter, but I guess my eyes aren't that sensitive to tell the difference. Let's see how it looks like with the diffuser on. So here's the backlight with the diffuser on. It's creating this weird scanline effect. There's nothing wrong with the screen. It's just the shutter speed of my camera and the refresh rate of the LEDs are different. It's an interesting effect. But to my eyes, I do notice the bright spot in the center where the new LED is. While before with just the LEDs I couldn't notice it, but with the diffuser I definitely see it. It's not much, but once I put the screen back on, it will probably disappear and more diffused. So I'll do another backlight test one last time just for comparison after the LED replacement. So as you can see, the black spot in the middle is now gone. And it may appear that there's a white spot in the middle, but that's more to do with the way the display panel redirects the backlight. So depending on your viewing angle, that hot spot moves around. So if I move to the right side gets brighter. Then if I move to the left side of the screen, the left side gets brighter. I'm not saying the new LED isn't brighter, because it is, because it's brand new, but that hotspot has less to do with that new LED. And in person, I really don't notice it. You only notice it on camera. And here's the gray background. Still blotchy. Green. The red. With the red, you really don't see much. The human eye is just less sensitive to the red light. And the white background. The white is very discerning. You really see the unevenness in the backlight. Again, it's much worse on camera than it is in person. When you're viewing regular TV, you really don't notice it. And black screen and back to blue. So there you have it. Backlight out fix. Until next time. And if you like watching these kinds of stuff, you could also visit whatthehell.com, where I do other reviews and repairs and fix on electronic devices. This is the stuff that I like to do. Until next time, bye.